just have a look in here. What's going on? Okay, and that's it. Make sure that's all right. And I hope I find you well. Last time my chat wasn't on, but it was. So, Mr. YouTube, playing the game. So it's on now. So we'll see. But like God said, let's put some light on the subject. Oh. So, another week on YouTube. How about that? Very interesting. Things change all the time. But you get that. You get that in the big mix. Well, we might as well get the Lord's Prayer over and done with, despite the fact no one's here. But who cares? You get that. I'm not going to be on long. I'm going to run my content, and then it's done. So, we'll have none of these guys. Trolls, I'll get you out. You come in, and my mods here. Well, they won't mess about. Oh, someone's waiting there. Well, we'll start this off with my content. Disclaimer, so no one can come in and take it. Okay. Oh, this channel's contents, including but not limited to text, images, and videos, are the property of Archangel Michael and Sparta in this channel, are protected under the Copyright Act. Any reproduction or distribution or any part of this copyrighted content without my permission is prohibited. So that's it. It's all covered now. And that's legal, nice, and sweet. But you get that. Let me sort this out. Why? And we're going to the network. Because Wi-Fi quicker than they can the network. It's a breakdown in the system. Well, the main part of the chat. The Lord's Prayer. And, well, you have to make... Actually, before we do that, let's see if we can talk about turning the 7 keys. And that way we can turn 2 of them together when we do this Lord's Prayer. Oh, here we go. Well, the first key that must be turned is put God first. The second, love one another. Pretty hard, but you can. And that means love, not sex. Never hate. Well, that's a hard one. I have to overcome that one myself. But eventually, you want to get into heaven, you need to turn that 3rd key. The 4th key, give generously, even if it's only a little amount. If it's done with a generous heart, it's generously. Live simple. Don't have your confused life like mine, or you'll be in a world of hurt. Make it as simple as possible. Forgive quickly. Well, that's very hard. But you have to do this. Otherwise, humanity will forever carry a debt inside itself. And pray every day. When it takes 30 seconds to pray, God's will. And we're going to do 2 of them right now. Put God first and pray to Him. How about that? 2 keys in one go. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but to deliver us from evil. Hail Mary, full of grace. Amen. And now we have God in the chat, in your day, in your night. If you look at it, you don't have to follow. Listen, it counts. It counts if you like. Counts if you give a like. Counts if you give a share. Counts if you even care. And they're still wondering, look in, look out, who's this Archangel Michael all about? They have a pop in and they have a look and they say, ooh, there's a guy in the dark in a white mask. Ooh, how about that? He doesn't look like any archangel I've ever seen. Well, you have never seen him. All you've seen is the statue, like you see this. So how can you say I'm not? I got receipts from the government. I got them shit in their pants. But you get that. That's another story entirely. Something beyond your comprehension. Well, the book rule reigns away. Now we're going to run some content. Nothing like your bullshit. Nothing like your hype or your banter. Something a bit real. For yourself and those that wish to listen. Time. Well, we don't have much time. 15 years and 5 months. The end of a curse, and that's the end of that. That's how much time we got. 15 years, 5 months. I don't know whether this chat is on or not. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be. Let me check, guys. But I'm sure this is supposed to be on. What's going on here? Ah, there we go. First, I get this thing as YouTube, stop messing around. Oh, that should be good. Should be good. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got ourselves to throw. Well, see, the thing is, I'm the Archangel Michael, and you don't want to come messing around with me being a troll. Because being a troll, one of these guys, right, gets you in a lot of trouble. Gets you nowhere. And I mean, really, what are you doing? How old are you? And what type of, trolling are you? Have you got a point? Are you working for somebody? Or you just got nothing better to do? Some people troll because they got nothing better to do in their day and their life, because they've got something wrong going on with them. Have you got something wrong going on with you? You have to come and troll somebody? Because it doesn't bother me. I've slayed many a troll. Over thousands of years, I've slayed many a trolls. Trolls are nothing. Trolls, witches, and wizards, they're easy. It's the demons and the fallen angels that you have to worry about. I take you out to the darker spaces, in the blackness of black. Show you creatures that are not supposed to be. And when you're trying to get away, you won't be able to, because you'll be slipping on the shit coming down your leg. And it must be a child, because I just go like this, see? This is how easy it is to do it. And I check in you, and I go in to check your channel activity. Oh, there you go. You joined 4 years ago, and you got 103 subscribers. There you go. How about that? That's how easy it is to check you out. And then I could just go, record, and I'll go put that in the file somewhere, put it in the book of Wolverine. But I got here, right here. And then what you gonna do? See? Wolverine. Wolverine was fashioned by the government to hunt down other X-Men and whatever they wanted him to hunt down. This is the opposite. I put you in this book, the government hunts you down. How about that? This is not a game. You want to play a game? Well, when they knock on your door, they got this nice little FBI badge there, then we'll see if it's a game. See? Time. You may delay, but time will not. Real change, enduring change, happens one step at a time. Time has a wonderful way of showing us what really happens and matters. Life is short. Time is fast. No replay. No rewind. So enjoy every moment as it comes. There is always light, only if you are brave enough to see it. Only if you are brave enough to be it. Lost time is never found again. So this joy is lost time to you and will never be found again. Oh, see, they couldn't handle it. They went away. How droll. Couldn't handle being a troll. Well. Oh, it doesn't matter. I should just get my nephew and he hook his phone up. He should be a mod and he'll just kick your ass. But he's got better things to do. He's probably sitting in there laughing at me. Aren't you Joshua? Yes, that's right, Joshua. And his father is Christopher. So beat that one. Because you can't. Be brave. Brave enough to travel the unknown path and learn what you are capable of. Faith is trusting God, even if we do not know His plan, because His plan is far better than your dreams. God is love. God is peace. God is strength. God is all-knowing. God is forgiveness. And God is all we need. Faith isn't about asking God to stop the storm, like humanity has been doing for thousands of years. This is the wrong thing to do. But you have to ask Him, will you give me the strength to guide me through the storm? Is the best way to pray. To calm the waters. Just believing in this? No. You can do this. Oh yeah. Didi, what's he going to be worth? Net 300 million. Oh, he's going down. Sorry about that, Didi. Well, you shouldn't be going flashing around $50 million here and there. Oh, and your two buddies can't get a loan. How about that? They're next on the chopping block. And if you don't believe me, well, you want to start getting your head out your bum. Because he's in jail anyways. He's not going nowhere. Isn't that good? As we work to create light for others, we naturally light our own way. And that means if you help others, light the way for others, God will light the way for you. Straight through. That's how you do it. That's what Jack's doing right now. And if you bag her, well, you're a fool. She's on the right path now. When she was with them, the ones that chase her, the ones that bag her, she was in the wrong path. She ran away from that. And the evil's been trying to drag her down ever since. You can't make a cloudy day a sunny day. But you can still decide to make it a good day. Well, the way they mess around with the atmosphere, who knows what they can do nowadays. A good mindset begins with a good mindset. Happiness in your life depends on your own personal thoughts. To improve is to change. To be perfect, changed often. Flowers also always make people better, happy, more helpful. They calm the senses and the mind. Remember that. Flowers and nature. Don't be stuck inside all the time. Stuck inside this YouTube, inside this cube tube. Little cube, don't move around. Well, you get all kinds of things happening. Get out there, get some vitamin D. The best source of vitamin D is the sun. And you ladies, if you're watching, you will need this. You'll find you have problems with your vitamin D, your iron levels. You keep them good, you should be good. Generally. A whole generation worked to empower modern women. So we have. Last 40 years, there's been a lot of money chucked into it. But forgot to teach the men how to live with empowered women. Not a sense being chucked into that. It's called equal opportunity. It's called education. It's called being trodden down for a million years. So it might take a million years to re-educate the men back up. You think that one? A woman with a voice, by definition, is a strong woman. But the search to find that voice can sometimes be remarkably difficult. Well, I knew one that found that voice one day. She didn't believe she could do it. And now she became my moderator. And that's Kiki Eyes, the general. She is probably out busy. She's a grandmother. And she does a lot of things. So she could be working, looking after her grandchild. Otherwise, if she was here, she would deal with you. Then I've got, well, there you go. I've got the Saga Reveal. I've got Nick Mountain Goat. And I've got the best mod in the whole entire galaxy. Auntie Lee. And that's one person you do not want to mess with. If Auntie Lee was here, she'd go poof, and you'd be gone, troll, be gone. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow life, you got to put up with the rain first. The success of a good woman should be an inspiration to all women and men. Because the success of a person, you need to start taking this secular thinking out. We are people. Yes, we have different things. We build different ways. But at the end of the day, we're people. Take all the skin off, and we all look the same. We all look the same. You take your skin off, we all the same. No different. It is the year of miracles. Believe that. Even if you feel weak or not too strong, you can still be kind. For true power is giving instead of taking. Stay close to people that feel like sunshine. They brighten your day. You're amazing. You're fantastic. You're absolutely brilliant. And you're inspiring. And guess what? You are you. You're only given a little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it. And that's a quote from Robin Williams. No. Great things can be done by a series of small things brought together, such as Jag, bringing all us small ones together to do a great thing. See, you can't draw nothing. Do what you want to look back onto your life and see how wonderful it would have been if you were not such a troll and afraid to live the life of a man. Take that one, troll. Teachers, open the door. But you got to enter it yourself. That's the key, see? I can break the bone, but you have to work out how to get the innards in one piece by yourself. That's the key to knowledge. Knowledge is not attained. You must acquire. Difference. Attained is you're going to steal it. You want to steal magic? You don't believe that little wrinkly bloke? Oh, must be attained. He's part of the fucking Illuminati. They'll steal that magic. They'll fucking cut you up and eat the magic out of you. They'll bloody do whatever they can. Contract you up and steal your mind. So, no. To attain something is stealing it. You either be born with it, or you have to be gifted with it. And they only gift you so much. You go out, and you got to work the rest out yourself. You can be there for 1,000 years trying to work out something that a kid could walk up to and work out in 20 seconds. It's all about wisdom. Like Gandalf standing at the door. You know? Speak, your friend, let me enter. Yeah, well, little Frodo worked that one out, didn't he? Similar thing. Oh, a good education can change anyone, but a good teacher can change everything. No act of kindness, no matter how small it is ever wasted. If you feel overwhelmed today, be gentle with yourself. Life can be a lot to handle sometimes. Remember, you can always turn to God. He is always there, a little prayer. Say, help me get the light. Don't ask him for the thing. Ask him to help you get the thing. You have to do it yourself. God works through you. The only way he can work. Since he put the rainbow up, since the Noah days, he said, I cannot touch the earth. That was the promise of the rainbow. And, well, he's had his hands tied ever since. It's up to mankind to be the pieces and play for God now. So he's hoping enough of us got faith in us to bring him in so he can help us move. And that's the facts. Well, we're done with that. Got through. On to the last page. And then I might see where we're going from there. Okay. Life is like a camera. Focus what is on it is important. Capture the good times. Develop from negatives. And if things don't work out, take another shot. Either you run your day or your day runs you. If you don't like the road you're walking on, you can turn around, or you can start paving another one. Depends on how you're traveling. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Simple as that. Everyone else is taken. You can only be yourself. I can only be the Archangel Michael because that is who I am. Do not expect a halo. Do not expect wings. You expect that. That's expected. God wants a whole brand new show. He expects that too. Right? God works in mysterious ways. How could it be mysterious if you already know what we look like? How could it be a secret society if we already know they exist? These things you must think about. That's imagery put into there by Satan into the church. And when you got to Constantine, who wrote the whole cock and caboodle that you read now, Every little bit of it. Every little part, every little sect, every little part, every little one. So hooked up to Constantine, the Roman emperor. He decreed it was going to be this way. He decreed it was going to be that way. He decreed it was going to be Christmas on that day. But none of them is what they wanted. And none of that is what Jesus wanted. Oh, Jesus said in that book, if you really look at it, when he was asked, how do we pray to the Lord? He gave him the Lord's Prayer outside on a hill. Not in no church, not in no building. He didn't ask for money. He didn't ask for any of that bullshit. And all the rest of that in the book is a story. Other than that, no one tells you in that book to go into a church. No one tells you in that book to give money. No one tells you in that book to praise this. You don't, well, preachers and prophets. You don't go fucking talking to them, it says in that book. They're not to be trusted. Every preacher in the whole Christianity, every prophet and preacher in the whole lot, every single religion, all talk shit. Sorry, it says it in the book, plain as day. Plain as day. And you can quote that book, this did. If you want to quote a Jewish story, right, go right the fuck ahead. Waste your time. That's the whole reason why it's called the Bible. Switch two words and it's called Babel. They've got you babbling shit for all eternity because you haven't worked it out. That's just a fucking magic feather. Take a couple little bits out, Dumbo, and you can go flying. Till you work that one out, you're going to be fucked, human race. And I'm going to be the one that's going to fuck you. You keep messing around, I'm going to have to click off. And it's better that a better death is in the hands of God than the devil. Because he will unalive the lot of you. And man, he will do the same. You cannot be trusted with what I have. So, when the time comes, you know. And when you see a third of the world laying in the street, then you'll get your disease. Then you'll see what a disease really can do. Because you won't be able to clean up all those bodies in a hurry. And then the pestilence comes to eat all the flesh. Do you understand this? One begets another, begets another. I got it in my pocket. I want to kick it off. Been holding on to it for 28 years. Starting to feel pretty delicious. Starting to turn. Look at the times. The river is dry. The gate is cracked and wobbling. The times are now. I am here before you. You don't believe that? Well, that's your own prerogative. I still got a mission to do, nonetheless. I'm trying to warn you. If you don't want to listen, too bad. There you go. Too bad. But you get that in the big mix of things. In the world, if you don't believe it, then, well, that's not my issue. But it's going to be done in mysterious ways. It's going to be done in good. Can only move in the hands of man. Evil can manifest. That's the fucking worst part of the deal. You know, I got to be a man. I got to be cunning like a man to get around these actual bloody demons and creatures and monsters. Something like you'll never imagine. Like I said, these trolls, they think they know. I'll take them out and see some real trolls. And they won't get away. Because the shit will be running down the leg that fast, they'll be sleeping. They won't be able to get up. Plus they'll just die straight through. They'll turn as wide as this and go stone, fucking drop dead. As soon as you see, you know, that's not supposed to be. How's it doing? And your brain's just going to have a little flip. So that's why there's three cardinal rules when you come with me out into the world. 1, whatever you see, you will not be able to unsee. 2, you are responsible for your own mental condition. I cannot be responsible for what I show you and what you think. And 3, if I say run or duck, you better start running and you better duck. Don't go turning around and go, well, that's how dangerous it could be. Okay? And plus, if you run, you turn around, you see what's coming for you. And then you run even faster. I'm taking you out to the country, well, where you've got the most deadliest snakes in the world. Taipans. Yes. Inland taipan. How about that? I seen one of them get chased by a big mulga snake. Very funny. Mulga snake, king brown. King snakes eat other snakes. And that's what they do. Oh, not the warning. Well, we're just going to have to go to Wi-Fi then. Push. Like that. I'll probably start cutting out because the Wi-Fi is corrupt. What's he about? Uh-huh. Oh. Oh, we checked you out. Oh, 9 months ago, and I subscribed, so he nothing. Now the bloke does nothing. Nothing, blokes. Gee, you think these two trolls, Andrew and Dawn, were thrown. They were 65. And they can't even spell Andrew, you go, run left. Well, I remember you two boys. You must play Roblox a lot, eh? Maybe I should get my 14-year-old son to kick your ass. Because I just checked the 2 channels out. Come on now. Wake up. Roll up. Grab a brain. I could eject you. Would be fun. But why should I? That's my job. My job as a moderator for Jaguar Right. I've queued thousands of views. Thousands of people I've timed out. If you add up all those 48 hours I've timed people out for, gee, it'll be over 1,000 years. And then you've got Auntie Lee, who's got an uncountable record. We stood 12 hours back to back in a siege, trying to make Jaguar crazy. We killed more than 30,000 trolls. Huh? We're not scared of you trolls. I'm a professional moderator. Thanks to Auntie Lee, we won't fuck around. We can go straight to your channel, check out who you are, what you're doing, what you're all about, put a report in. Oh, goddamn good guru. So you're wasting your time. Most of you, we don't waste your time with. Our time with, no. Why should we waste our time with one that has no subscribers? It's only been on for 9 months. The other one, well, you've been here for a few years, still got nothing. No content, no brain. So what's the point? You're already in a bad way, so what am I going to do to you? Worse? No, because you're already fucked up and he is enough. Now, if I checked you out and you had a bit more subscribers, with someone says, no, it's been trolling us, and someone's got a channel, a bit of brain. Actually, it has a go. See, that's the thing. Some of these trolls are just trolls like them, like yourselves. Like yourselves, Sean and Andrew Turd, or whatever the fuck you are. Nah, wastes of time. Waste of effort and time. So what you might as well do now is you go back, turn your channel off, fucking unsubscribe from YouTube, go and have a real long look in the mirror, and re-fucking think yourself. Because you're a plain idiot. I'm trying to put out a real message. I've got real magic. You really don't want to mess with me. What, you think I'm on YouTube? You think I'm a mess around? Is that what you think? Do you want me to pull out Mr. X again? And go through that little routine and give you a little reminder of what happens when you troll people online and they can just snap at any time. And what happens to people online when they get trolled? Well, you have silly things happen. People go silly in the mind. Like we've had people get unalived by other YouTubers. Does that make any sense to you? And you still wish to troll like a fool? Suppose you're one of them ones that sits in the street barracking for Diddy, despite the fact he's a sexual deviant and a criminal and a pedophile. I'm not frightened to say that word. I will say it and say it because YouTube is wrong to deny us from saying it. It is a proper word. It is what they are. It has meaning. It has connection. They say this around the world as an advertisement that YouTube is the biggest platform for information and education worldwide for children and families. It's the biggest one worldwide. So why would they want us to hide these connection words? So the kids, if they do ever get to see this content, because kids, you know what they'll do? They'll get in and see anything they want. So don't think you fucking got that one checked out. Oh, kids are the bullshit. Kids are kids. Smarter than us on the computers. Oh? You want to keep messing around with that? Go right ahead. You have to know the connection words to face the evil. How can you face evil if you do not use the connection words to place the evil? Right? They're going to be looking at it, and that's it. That's how you want them to speak. That's how you want people to speak, like fucking babble. That's what they're trying to do, YouTube. They're trying to make you speak babble by not having these proper connection words. That's evil, you know. Pure evil in its most utter form. And they know that kids, when they're younger, they hear certain words different. By getting us to say these other words, how do we know those kids aren't hearing completely different? Almost like they live a subliminal message. We're saying stay away, but we're really telling them go to it. You buy. And Roblox. Well, you two Roblox players, you won't be able to, if you are young, you're stupid. But if you are fucking men, I'm going to catch you on those Roblox with those kids of mine, I'll snap your neck. Right? Because you're going to be ended. We're going to end Roblox. There's a big campaign to fuck that right off. All it is a pedophile platform. You got children that do Roblox? Sorry, wean them off it. That's a pedophile platform. 100%. The company knows and allows it to happen. Just like My Little Pony. My Little Pony has sex toys all out through the sex industry. My Little Pony sex toys. But you ring up My Little Pony, they won't do a fucking thing about it. And don't sit there and tell me that My Little Pony's for my little boy. Because I'll kick your My Little ass. Wake up! Stop taking this fucking bullshit line of fucking telling the kids anything about sex. You should know nothing about sex until at least 10 years of age. And any child that says anything about sex before then, well, the parents should be taken out in the street and flogged to death. For not looking after their child properly and keeping that shit out the fucking mind. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. Right? No two ways of fucking about it. Notice how my parent, if the parents can't let the fucking bloody hospital say, well, that's a boy because he's got a dick, and that's a girl because he's got a fanny, when they're born, well, then the fucking parents say, oh, we're not going to have you. Well, then you're not parents. We'll give it to some other cunt that fucking needs it because you're an idiot, and we're going to sew her up, and we're going to cut you off. So that way you can't breed kids because you're a fucking pair of dickheads. You can't make the most important decision of your child's life. Now, if that child wants to change it in the future, they can change it in the fucking future. We can quite simply do that. But you want to keep fucking around? Trying to put this kid as fucking like it knows something about us, come out and doesn't even know fuck all, it's pain, and it's hungry. That's the parents already forcing some sort of fucking sexuality on it. That's being forced. That's a forced sexuality, that one. That's how you get programmed. Don't get fucking programmed in the womb. Get that one out of your fucking head. So, as long as you let society run like this, you're going to have dickheads like this here, trolls. Well, I've had enough because I'm going to drink my bourbon. I'm going to relax. My blood pressure's getting up. And you don't want that getting up. Because if I get up on the wrong side of the bed tomorrow morning, I said, oh, well, sorry, Josh. I'm going to turn this into a necklace. And it's time to kick off Armageddon. And you'll know in about 6 weeks when all these bodies start rocking up wherever I go. Because I am the man in black. When I come around, well, when I come knocking on your door, those that have been good will be treated good still. But God said, those that are wicked, He said, Michael, those that are wicked, you can treat with your wickedest will. And believe me, I've got a wicked will far worse than any demon or any devil could ever possibly imagine. I am the Archangel Michael. I am the chief of all angels. I taught them everything they know. You think that one. This is the Archangel Michael. Signing off for now. Amen.